Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today we are watching Max's Rich in his Yamato. He is on the map Two Brothers in a standard battle, and well, it's obviously a tier 10 game. Now I have got this replay from wowreplays.com. I will put a link to it in the video description. And for some reason the replay in the beginning lagging a bit, but it should get better soon, no worries. This ship is quite a beauty. I still don't have the Yamato myself. I'm at the tier 9 ship, the Izumo, but I'm looking forward to it. I've heard great things about this ship, and I mean, she is a beauty, isn't she? Those 3 turrets, lots of anti-air in the middle, and deadly secondaries. Oh yeah. Yeah, enough about this ship. Now let's see how this battle progresses. So most of the team seem to go to the right flank, and Max decided to go to the left flank first, but after seeing that there are not very many ships around here, he decides to turn around and just follow the majority of his team. Now there isn't much known about the enemy deployment yet. I can understand why he doesn't want to go on the left flank with only a destroyer and a cruiser here. I'd probably have waited until there's more intel, but he decides to go the safe route. I can't blame him. Now it also seems like the majority of the enemies is on the right side, so they will just go over there and meet them head on. And it looked in the beginning as if friendly cruisers might try to go through this channel, but so far they are undecided. Now these guys have also turned around, and yeah, the enemy battleship doesn't look like he wants to push, so probably not much happening on the left flank during this game. And look at that, it seems like an enemy cruiser is trying to go through this channel. Now 2 enemy cruisers might try this. And you know, Max is in a nice position to shoot just at anybody who is trying to push through here. He might be a little bit far away to do his own spotting, but yeah. And here you can also see the impressive range of the Yamato. You can shoot over basically half the map. And yeah, the cruisers in the middle are spotted once more. They are pushing, and I think Max is realizing that. Also, there seems to be a destroyer here on the left side who is trying to shoot his torp starts here. Friendly destroyer is still screening. The cruisers are in retreat, and this battleship has also decided that the left flank is probably not the place he wants to be. But they haven't really pushed on the right side either, so if they stick around here, they are in a position to defend. I mean, they could get a bit cornered. They don't push on either flank, but I mean, let's see what happens. For now, the enemies try a daring push through this channel, and is Mikhail Kuznov not looking good. Oh, only 1 hit. That's sad. But this channel is very narrow. If you are in a ship, a cruiser or something, in here, there isn't much space to turn around. And you can see those ships, they try to reverse, because they probably figured out that it's too small to turn your ship around. And the only other option is just to push right through, and this would be suicide. Oh. Yep. That was a broadside from a Yamato. So yeah, going through this channel is very risky, because usually you don't have any intel on what's on the other side, and once you push in, you are kind of committed. I'm not sure why that Mikhail is driving forward again, and I mean, if he's trying to turn, but this channel just isn't big enough. Now I think the Mikhail Kuznov has smoke, so he can't try and hide. Because he is probably running himself into ground somewhere here. But I mean, he could still get killed by blind fire, so it's not really a position you want to be in. Basically, if you try to go for this channel, you don't have an escape route, and yeah, you're driving into the unknown. Now the team has completely abandoned the left flank, and those battleships, I mean, they might have turned around. They might still be coming. But I'm pretty sure the destroyer is still somewhere. And I mean, see one destroyer here, so there is still the third destroyer missing. There could be 2 destroyers around here. But I mean, they are still in a position to defend here. But if they would decide to push with all of their force, it might end in disaster. The enemy cruiser in this channel, he is still alive. He managed to turn around in the cover of smoke, and now he is retreating. But he is kinda badly wounded. And there you can see the secondaries of the Yamato opening up. Quite a long range and quite a lot of those. And yeah, together with the primary guns, this cruiser is done for. Now the friendly team is still in somewhat of an awkward spot, because they know that there are destroyers around here, but they really want to push and use their advantage on this flank. Let's see how they play it out. I mean, as long as a few ships stay behind to defend, they would push. And there goes another ship. Now Max is turning his Yamato, and he's probably pushing straight towards the enemy cap and trying to take the lead here. And it took him a while to get here from the left flank. But now since he's arrived, I think he's rather decisively going for the enemies. And some very nice hits at the Tsao. There are a few enemy torpedoes incoming, but they have been spotted so early that very easy to avoid. And so far it looks like those cruisers actually stick behind and defend. But this is a very frustrating job for them, because they probably have to dodge torpedoes and they can't see their enemy. The enemy destroyers will stay out of sight, and well, the enemy destroyers can't push inside this cap circle as long as there are cruisers here, because they don't want to get spotted. So it's, well, I don't know, a game of hide and seek. Those destroyers will probably drive around here in circles and dodge torpedoes, and just hope to buy enough time and stall the destroyers, so friendly team can push. And yeah, there were some very nice hits once more. Another enemy is gone. This Yamagi is probably gonna take quite a bit of damage. And Max has slowed down a bit. sure, maybe he wanted to avoid a collision with the destroyer who was in front of him. Probably just wanted to throw off the enemy's aim and try to avoid torpedoes. When you are faced with enemies who shoot torpedoes at you, it's always wise to change your speed and direction times to throw off the torpedo launches. And I'm not sure if you can avoid this one torpedo. Yeah. But then again, what's one torpedo hit against the mighty Yamato? And I think this Amagi might just die here. He's showing his broadside, and you don't show your broadside to a Yamato. Now he was trying to retreat, I guess, but yeah. You also see once more the secondaries opening up. They are quite beautiful. They are just raining shells down upon the enemy. And this Iowa is well angled, but he is badly out. And the Yamato is known for don't caring about your angle and just punching through everything. Although angled like this, even if the Yamato can still penetrate you, you are a very small target. So a lot of the shells might just miss. Now the friendly cruisers, they are still defending here and they just can't spot the enemy destroyers. Yeah, if the destroyer doesn't wanna be found, they can just stay here on the outskirts and shoot torpedoes. So they are at the stalemate down here. Oh, friendly cruiser died. And an enemy cruiser died. So the second cruiser who was defending here decided, screw this shit, I'm going on the fence. Probably just wants to get a few cap points. Now with so many ships, hopefully they can cap faster, start capping sooner. Because both enemy destroyers, I guess, are down here. So this is pretty much a win. Unless something very bad happens. The friendly cruiser here is going home to defend. I think this cruiser should have stayed around here. I can understand that he's getting frustrated and might just wanted to farm a few cap points. Because you really can't do anything down here unless the enemy destroyers commit. Would have been probably safer for the team if he stayed. Now there are other friendlies who are coming in here to defend, and they have started capping. They already have 2 ships in there, so this is the enemy destroyers really can't do anything anymore about this. But really a shout out to those cruisers who, they had a very frustrating and very boring job, but they took one for the team and they made sure that the team wasn't capped. If those destroyers had abandoned their post, this game would have been lost. Probably. And yeah, now it's just a matter of capping. There might be still some action down here, but better. And just take those shots actually clear them out. I did not see that one. And holy shit. Okay, I would never have expected those shots to first clear the mountain and then to actually hit something. Okay. Very nice hit. Ooh, and one destroyer, very brave, is actually charging right through here. And, well, there is the win. Now let's take a look at the results. Oh, those result screens look like they were probably made by a mobile phone. You can just simply make a screenshot by pressing print screen, I think it's called. I'm using a German keyboard, but I think on the English it's called print screen. And it should create a screenshot in your screenshots directory in the main folder of World of Warships. So that will make it a little bit easier for you to get those results. But I mean, we can see what's necessary here. Maxis Rich got almost 2,800 base experience in a game very well played. Managed to get 6 kills. And I think it was well played from his team as well. Especially, I wanna give a shout out to the cruisers. I think the Baltimore down here, he didn't get a lot of experience. But I think he was the guy who, or one of the guys who defended the cap and made this victory possible. So, very nice game. Because I really like that those cruisers decided to stay behind and defend. It didn't do them a lot of good in terms of experience, but they took one for the team and they also made this victory possible. And Maxis Rich pretty much was the leading battleship in the charge, and yeah, he just plowed through the enemies and they took the victory. So, a very nice game. He managed to get himself Kraken and a high caliber, and he did quite a bit of damage. So I hope you liked watching this battle. I did. And I'll see you guys next time.